What's up, guys? Please like, subscribe, share the video, and turn on notifications as well. Just saying that at the beginning of the video, because my videos do not have the best watch time. Also, if you hear some like wind and stuff, that's because I got my window open. I don't think it's gonna mess up the audio. Just some like if you guys were wondering, I don't know. But yeah, so I already kind of made this video. It was too big to save, so I had to make it in half, and I'm kind of annoyed. So I might have all my thoughts clear, which actually might be a good thing because that'd make this video shorter, which a lot of people would like probably. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to make this a quicker one. Not go too much into detail and just talk about season 7 and 8, my broad general view of them, and my thoughts of the show overall. So yeah. So I mean, in the beginning, right? You have Sansa and Jon arguing, right? I think I mentioned it in the last one. Sansa's definitely smarter than he is, I think. But Jon is a better leader, I feel like. And then Daenerys calls him over, and then they argue, dude, a lot. And Tyrion's being the goat, trying to get them both to be like reasonable, and they come to an agreement. Which this season I actually enjoyed Jon. I feel like he was fine. And but yeah, I don't know. Later on, when he learns that she is, it was in season 8. I can't remember exactly, but like later on when he learns that she is his aunt and he still has sex with her, I'm just like, bro, okay, whatever. That's just kind of like, I feel like Jon would not do that because he's the goat, and Northerners do not typically, are not incest like in Cross the Narrow Sea or whatever. But that's just how I see it, I guess. But I don't know. So yeah, and yeah, Jon's just really getting the point across, and he's the GOAT for this, about how they need to prove everything. And then he's telling them about how they got to prove it to Cersei, and they got to unite with Cersei. And Daenerys agrees eventually, and Daenerys is just kind of going apeshit a little bit, bro. Like, she starts going nuts. And then, so then they agree to go and get, like, the White Walker. Dude, the battles, between the Lannisters' forces and Cersei's forces, and or I guess that was one battle actually, and Daenerys' forces, dude, those were fire. Those were all fire. Or the main one, dude, it was nuts. I mean, all of them were good. There's a few actually, not bad, but they were all good. But the one where Jaime almost killed her, bro, they were going nuts, dude. They were just getting shit on, bro. And then, like, he's trying to talk sense into Cersei. And I feel like this is kind of just dumb. Because, like, Cersei's just, like, she's somewhat of a competent individual. I mean, she's able to kill a king and get away with it. Like, bro, like, how is she not, like, realizing what's going on around her? Like, bro, you're fucking losing. And you're going to lose by a lot. Like, Jaime could have killed her. I'm kind of wondering what would happen if he did. Because, I mean, if he killed her, then Bronn saved him. I mean, I guess he could have maybe gotten away with it. But then Jorah want to, like, burn the lichen up to crisp. I don't know. But yeah, Cersei's just like going I feel like she's not being reasonable whatsoever. Like, I get it, she's like egotistical and selfish and shit, but like, dude, she's like no self awareness whatsoever. And I'm just like, bro, like what? Like, I don't know. That's a little unrealistic of a villain, but then so yeah, Sansa and Arya, dude, I was definitely on Sansa's side with the beef, but like, dude, were they genuinely mad at each other? Because like Littlefinger wasn't even there, and they were like, Arya was threatening her. Like, bro, I get it. Like, eventually they trick him, but like, I'm just kind of confused as to what was going on when that was happening. And then Bran's just kind of sitting there being an NPC per usual, because he's a hell character. But yeah, then the most badass motherfuckers, all the badass motherfuckers in the show, go and fight the White Walkers and go to capture one. Dude, this shit was awesome, bro. This was like one of the best highlights of the show. And they get one, they show it to Cersei, and she is still being an idiot. She just does not like acknowledge. I mean, she acknowledges it, but she's just like, nah, whatever. We'll take them out, and then we'll take them out while they're fighting the White Walkers. Like, bro, what are you doing? Yeah, and Benjen went nuts and like killed a shit ton of White Walkers. Dude, the Night King literally just one shots the fucking dragon, Basarian or some shit. Dude, like that was crazy. I'm wondering if he could take on a dragon in single combat, like an actual fight, like he not like spearing it from like 80 feet or not like probably like 300 feet, 200 feet away or some shit. But like I'm wondering, like, what would have happened, like, if he could actually fight them, because he can't. He's immune to their uh, breath. But I'm wondering, like, I mean, if they bit him, I mean, would he get hurt? I don't know, man. That's a good question. Good question. But like, oh, also, yeah, Theon's just getting like cucked by John. He wants to do the right thing. Theon's kind of like the goat at this point. But man, he's kind of got like no personality, dude. It's kind of sad. Like he's just kind of like there. I guess still, I don't know. Well, like, yeah. So he fights for John. Yeah, they're getting smacked, and then yeah, she's getting a shit ton of warriors. Uh, from Euron. Euron's just like a nut job, pretty much, bro. He's a cool villain though. But so yeah. Oh, also, so Bronn Blackwater. Yeah, dude, he was just Sir Bronn Blackwater, whatever you want to call him. It's just like, bro, I felt like it was kind of weird that he didn't just settle with what he had, and still wanted to be involved in the war when he knew damn well that they were gonna lose. Like, I don't know. That's just weird to me. Also, Tyrion was being a little bit of a bitch because like he didn't say anything to Elia Sand, I think her name was. Or wait, hold on, I don't know, something, I don't know. Oberyn's wife, after she killed his niece, who was just innocent. Like, I mean, he did say, "Oh, shouldn't have done that," but like I feel like he should have like done more. I don't know, man. He did fall off a little bit, but also Sir Davos was dope. Uh, he's just like a really good speaker, and like he did this with Stannis and the Banks, and now he's doing it with for Jon and to Daenerys. And yeah, he's just a goat. And then like when he was, bro, I thought he was actually gonna kill Melisandre. It was in season, yeah, this is season 7. So yeah, I thought he was gonna kill her when they fought, or no, when he was arguing with her. And I mean, honestly, I wish he kind of did in season 8, but you know, whatever. I mean, she did help him out a lot, so I guess she kind of redeemed herself. But whatever, I don't know. So yeah, anyways, yeah, dude. Uh, overall, dude. Oh yeah, it was also the Hound, dude. He was awesome. He was dope this season. His whole arc, that was really good. Brianna Tarth, her season was cool. Her and Jamie had a cool season. I mean, dude, he was gonna fight her. He really didn't want to. And I mean, dude, yeah, the Hound. We're just walking up to the mountain when there's like the most powerful people in the on the planet, and he just walks up to him, his brother, challenging them, not giving a shit what anyone else has to say. That was badass. Tormund was cool. He's funny now. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty funny these last 2 seasons. And yeah, overall, this season was really good. I do not think I am forgetting much. I mean, you kind of see. Oh yeah, also like when she executes Randall Tarly and their son. Oh man, I felt so bad for Sam, but you know that's. Man, I just feel bad for him, bro. He's just losing everything, bro, almost. And I mean, Jorah was back. He's the GOAT. But yeah, like when she did it, that's when I feel like Tyrion starts to fear her, because like he eventually does, and I feel like that's when he really starts to like realizing, oh, I get killed by her, bro. I'm not gonna just die. I'm gonna get fucking burnt to death. Like it's a horrible way to die. Like, and Tyrion just does not want to die either, because you know he knows life's valuable and all that, and he's smart enough to know that. But yeah, I don't know, man. That was something I just picked up on, yeah. But yeah, this season was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. It is maybe my second favorite season. I don't know. It's tough to say. I definitely like it more than any of the other later seasons. But season 4 I have above it. I'm not sure how I like it compared to the other first 1, 2, and 3. Because I mean, honestly, I'm still kind of foggy in that because it's been a while since I watched that. And I'm not really going to rewatch it for a while, probably because it's such a long show. But yeah, dude, this season 7 was just honestly one of the best, without a doubt. For me personally. Season 8, the most controversial cinema, or, well, show, I guess, my bad, in, like, literally all of history. So yeah, Daenerys goes to Winterfell, and basically nobody likes her because she's a Targaryen, which makes sense. I mean, like, that typically does happen. You know, when your father tries to kill like literally everyone in the world, then people might not like you. Typically how things go. But yeah, so yeah, she goes and nobody likes her. Sansa really doesn't like her, and they just kind of have beef. And John's trying to tell him to like stop, and she figures out that Tyrion fears her and starts to realize that yeah, she's really just not a good person whatsoever. Well, no, she starts to like realize that, man, she really, like, is, like, a little off the wire, I guess, or, so, I don't know. I don't know exactly what Sans is thinking, but yeah. Oh, man, I felt so bad for my boy, Sam, bro, after, like, his family died, and Daenerys tells him, I don't know. That was just tragic, bro. I mean, like, he hated his dad, but still, he didn't want him to get burned alive. Or, his brother. His brother was, like, really, actually a chill dude. Man, you know who also this was kind of season 7, but, like, bro, I felt bad for Grey Worm, bro. Finally loses virginity, like, he's with the girl of his dreams, and then, boom, she gets fucking killed this season, bro. That was sad. I mean, he's a GOAT, bro, Grey Worm. And this season, he kind of goes nuts, too. But yeah, so they're pretty much just doing their whole thing. They're preparing for the Battle of Winterfell. They're getting all the people they can. They realize Cersei isn't going to do it. Then Jaime comes. Daenerys was actually pretty humble and like pretty reasonable, and she makes peace with like everyone who's there. And Jaime, I was worried about him, bro. I thought Bran was about to rat him out. He was getting worried too, and yeah, dude, him and Tyrion has some dope moments. Him and Brienne like loses her virginity at like the age of like 40. A W for her, and she gets knighted too. And yeah, so and then they have the battle, and man, the hype. I mean, a lot of people said it should have been the ending, but it makes sense because like Cersei was waiting for them. Logically, if your enemy's gonna fight another enemy, you'd want them to fight the other enemy first, so they'd be weakened. And Cersei was thinking that, and the Night King just didn't give a fuck, and he just wanted to kill people. So yeah, so he just did that first. But yeah, they pretty much this fight. This was awesome, dude. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. Damn near like I thought there was gonna be like literally only the main characters left, but afterwards there's still a few thousand people or a few hundred people or whatever left. Because I'm not sure how many people were there. Yeah, there's still like, yeah, probably like 1,000 or so. I don't know. A few thousand unsullied. Few thousand Dothraki, or more than a few thousand Dothraki. Few thousand from Winterfell. I don't know what I mean by a few thousand, but there are still a lot of people. When I literally thought only the main characters survived, which what it makes it look like in the final or the third episode. But like, cause like, dude, so many fucking people died. Like, they're literally walking over like a 10-foot tall pile of bodies. Like, this shit was crazy. But yeah, the battle's awesome. Okay, it was kind of dumb how the Dothraki like all died. Well, not all, but like, dude, literally like thousands of them literally charged, and like they all just got eaten and shit. Like, bro, what? Like, okay, I get it. There's a lot of them, but like, bro, I imagine more than like 10 of them would come running back, but it's just me. And then, dude, the Unsullied were going nuts, dude. I can't believe, dude, the thing is, though, the White Walkers, they're so cool. I feel like they're better than the normal zombies. Like, like, how cool they are. I don't know, maybe it's because, like, they're from the ice and snow and shit. I don't know. But, yeah, they're just, like, there's just so damn many of them. They're not even, like, that good of fighters. They just, like, swarm people. Like, they're literally, like, an avalanche. And, like, okay, I'm sorry to say this, but, like, why did Jon or Daenerys not plan for the dragon to be there? Jon knows firsthand, because of this fight with the bear, that they can resurrect animals. Also, he knows that a dragon is a powerful animal. And he knows that the Night King killed it. How would he not realize what could happen? Like, how did they not plan for this? Dude, it was so cool when it burnt down the wall, dude. That was gotta be one of the dopest moments in the show. Dude, I was like, gobblesmacked, bro. I was like, I didn't even know what to do. I was speechless, bro. Shit was crazy. But yeah, so I mean, it was like I feel like some of the planning was just dumb from the characters logically. The fight was like awesome, but like I just feel like, dude, like they were moving like an avalanche, and Jon obviously didn't expect this because like they were moving like an army before when they fought them. But at this point, they had so many more White Walkers. I don't know how, because I mean, probably picked up all the dead people on the way from maybe the Battle of Winterfell or whatever. Or, no, not the Battle of Winterfell, the Battle of the Bastards. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. All the other dead people on the way. And yeah, like, dude, there was just an avalanche of them. Like, and I mean, obviously, Jon didn't know this was going to happen. But, like, I feel like they probably should have, like, scouted it and realized what was going on. Like, why didn't he just, like, have, like, a trench or something? That would make a lot more sense. Like, obviously, they killed themselves for, like, to get the place, but like, dude, I feel like they could really utilize the dragons a lot more too. I don't know, but yeah, I just feel like they just didn't make much sense in their plan. But I get it that they weren't expecting that. I mean, hell, I know I wasn't even expecting them to go that nuts, and like, yeah, it was like an avalanche rather than like an army for a long time, and like you guys were just treating it like a normal army, especially when you consider these people literally don't feel pain; they just keep going at you. Like, I don't know. Another thing, a lot of people mention like the people being locked in the crypts to be safe, like the women and children, which I get. I mean, like that's probably the most secure place logically, right? But the other thing is that there's a bunch of dead people down there. But the thing is like that it was like secure. The White Walker was secured with some rope tied to it in a box. So in a stone tomb behind a stone wall, like I feel like that makes sense that people thought it would be able to stay there. But like then again, they were definitely underestimating it. I don't know. I don't even know how they got out of there. They were just going nuts. And yeah, when the Night King rose the rest of the dead, bro, they were just kind of screwed, bro. I was really hoping John would fight the Night King, though. Like, I'm not even saying, like, he didn't even need to kill him. I feel like that might have been the best ending if he killed him. But, like, I feel like the two of them should have had a 1v1 at some point. Or was the Night King scared or something? I don't know, man. Would that make sense? I don't know. Maybe that's why he didn't want to fight him. I mean, he was confident when he fought, I mean, most other people, like, when he was fighting the dragon, like, he didn't give a shit. Like, dude, he was fine. Like, he just stands there, like, casually just kills the dragon. Like, I don't know. Like, he's pretty scared of John. Because John's, like, the chosen one or whatever. I don't know. He probably knew that John's the chosen one. But, like, I feel like they should have at least fought. I mean, I don't even care who won. Like, I just wanted to see them fight, man. Like, that just would have been the best. Oh, which brings me to the ending. Arya killing the Night King. Okay, I'm sorry to break it to you guys, but, like, this... I mean, a lot of people agree with me, but like, this was just fucking stupid. Out of everyone to kill him, like, okay, like, she might not have been the dumbest, but like, she was definitely up there. Like, I feel like it would have made more sense for Theon or something to do that after he like ruined Winterfell and he saves it. If he did that, that would have made a lot more sense. Or Jaime for his redemption, killing another king, being Kingslayer in a good way, that'd be dope. Or like, I mean, hell, even like, the Hound, like, that would have been cool. I mean, I don't know, the Hound would have really made sense. Actually, she might be better than the Hound to kill him. But yeah, John would have been the best bet. But, besides maybe Theon or Jaime, those three are definitely my top three as to who should have killed the Night King. Definitely shouldn't have been Arya. Yeah, a bunch of people die anyways. So Jorah, like, the two other dudes from the Night Watch, I don't remember them. Or was it one? I don't know. They were the boys, though. He was one of the boys. So, yeah, sad, man. So many characters die. Oh, Lyanna Mormont, bro. She kills a giant. Like, she literally solos a giant easily, bro. Well, not easily. She dies too in the process. But she kills a giant. She's like 8, bro. That shit was crazy. I mean, yeah, I wonder what happened to the other giants, because we only saw one. But, I don't know. I guess the dragon's just going nuts on them or something. I don't know. But, yeah, overall, if it wasn't for that ending... then I feel like this could have been a big dub, and if it wasn't for some of those plot holes, it could have been a really big dub. But overall, I'd say a small W. So, which is still a W. Actually, no, I'll say medium-sized W. Maybe high W. I don't know. It was good. It was good. It was like A-tier battle, actually, if I had to give it, like, tiers. But, like, this was dope. But I feel like it could have been better. But that's just how I see it. But yeah, so, like... then everyone's dead, like, but like suddenly there's so many more people and the walls are magically built, and I don't know, that's just kind of weird, a little wonky, plot armor or plot inconvenience, I guess. Yeah. So then they set off to fight Cersei, like literally immediately after. Like, how did Daenerys not think that my men just fought like a few hundred like dead people each? Like maybe we should give them like a little bit to rest more than like a fucking day. But, like, she's just, like, immediately about to do it. Like, dude, they're not going to march toward you. Like, they're fighting defensively. Like, you get to decide when to. And it's smarter to do it when it's your advantage. Like, I don't know. That's just kind of being dumb on her part. But whatever. It was, like, that Targaryen arrogance coming into play. So, yeah. Is this, like, around the time that her and Jon start having conflicts about who, like, should... like, she's mad that he could be a potential successor and threat to his throne, her throne, and like she's just getting pissed about that. And I mean, he's just chilling. And honestly, like I said before, I think it's dumb that he's a Targaryen. I think that was really stupid. And they connect the pieces. He tells the others, and then it becomes a rumor. And what's his name? The bald dude. Tyrion tells the bald dude. Who's the bald dude? Varys. I just remembered it. It is Varys. So yeah, then they go into their first battle. They kind of get shit on. Melisandre gets captured. Grey Worm's just kind of like going nuts. I mean, everyone's just having a rough time. They really forgot about the Iron Fleet. Like, I feel like, okay, her dragon dying from that was just stupid. Like, I feel like Drogon's easily able to dodge him. I feel like the other dragon should be able to dodge him, even if it's a little difficult for them. Like, I feel like they should be able to dodge that, and I feel like a dragon would be able to maybe survive. I don't know, because we see people survive getting stabbed and shit like that. So I mean, I feel like in this world, creatures are all different, like extremely durable. So I mean, I'm trying to imagine a dragon would be as well, especially considering it's a dragon. I don't know, but whatever. So they take a gargantuan L. She's just not eating after a dragon dies. She's sad. Varys tries to kill her, which honestly was the smartest move of any character, dude. How did Jon this is where I really start to dislike the show and season 8. Jon just starts being a bitch this whole season. Tyrion's starting to be beta, but he's also really scared of her. But Jon's just being a bitch. He's just in denial. No. Varys just doesn't he's the only one to do something, and then Tyrion rats him out. And he gets petted and rewarded, and he gets burnt alive. Varys gets burnt alive. Shit was rough. Yeah, so she starts kind of going nuts, as we have already established. And yeah, I think people are starting to really realize that. Nobody really does anything about it. So yeah, then before they go to the gates, and yeah, they kill Melisandre. Why did Cersei? This was so fucking stupid. I get it, you didn't want her. Obviously they didn't want her to die, and whatnot. But dude, why did Cersei? You just made it fucking worse. Jesus, you're so stupid. And Grey Worm went nuts, dude. I thought he was gonna dude. I was hoping he'd kill him. I don't know, man. I was also thinking maybe him and the Hound could 2v1 the Mountain, but honestly, I think Grey Worm could probably 1v1 him and win. But the thing is that he's just impossible to kill because he's so goddamn big, and he's a zombie, so he just can't die pretty much. Unless he gets burnt, the White Walkers probably, I'm guessing. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, they just go fucking nuts. And then when they invaded, yeah, they easily fucking win. It's not even a close fight. And yeah, so then yeah, they just easily win. The Hound fights his brother and wins, conquering his fear and killing himself in the process, I guess. Dude, why did Arya even come down to King's Landing is what I'm wondering. If she knew damn well, what she was doing, and, she didn't want to end up like the Hound. And, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. Out of all the people that, wronged her, Cersei probably did the least, and she was obviously going to die anyway. Why did Arya take it to herself to do that? Jesus Christ, you're so dumb, bro. I don't even know. And then, her line to Jon later, I know a killer when I see one. Bitch, she just fucking murdered a whole city. Obviously she's a fucking killer. He can use his goddamn eyes. I get he's a dumbass, but, he can see. Okay, whatever. So, yeah, then, Daenerys just goes nuts and just fucking kills everybody. Literally everybody. Literally everybody there. Grey Worm just starts executing people left and right. And Jon almost fought him, bro. I was wondering what, it would have been dope if they had, a quick fight and then it got broken up or something. But, yeah, Jon just doesn't do anything. He's just being a bitch again. But, I guess he may... it's kind of smart because, he might have got... If he fought Grey Worm, I don't know how... I don't know if that's going to go well for him, especially if the other Unsullied join in and his Northmen join in. The Northmen are definitely losing, and, yeah, I don't know how that's going to go for Jon. But, yeah, so they just basically just get destroyed. The Lannisters get destroyed. Jaime dies. Cersei dies. And, it's kind of dumb because, if you look at, the way it was, made out... If he literally moved, a little bit to the side, if they moved, 10 feet over, then they would have survived. Oh, yeah, Jaime also killed Euron, which was dope. And, oh, man, that was so sad seeing him and Tyrion talk to each other for the last time, man. They're the two goats. That's, the really one person, that Tyrion... he has other friends and stuff, but, that was, the one, family member he really had. Jon's his boy. Varys was his boy. But, Jaime was his only family that really loved him, and it was just sad to see them go apart. It's kind of... Jaime, I feel like he was still redeemed, but he still cared about his sister. I don't know if he was still incest or not, because, the way it seemed he was just caring for his sister. I don't know, man. I'm kind of confused in this last episode. So, he just wanted to save her. Obviously he didn't want her to die. But, yeah, but like what he said to Brienne, I feel like he might have said that so she didn't follow him. That's how I interpret it, at least. Not that he would genuinely still believe that way, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just making excuses in my head. I don't know. Like I said 100 times in this video. But anyways, yeah. So after Daenerys goes fucking nuts. Nobody's like, everyone's just afraid to like mention anything to her whatsoever. Would have been better maybe if Jon was like, Ned Stark got married to like a Targaryen, or I don't know, fucked a Targaryen cousin, distant cousin or some shit. Someone who had the last name Targaryen, but was like distant relative. And then that's who he was. I don't know, man, because he does not look like a full blood Targaryen. I don't even know. I feel like it would make more sense for him to just be a Stark and then to like date Daenerys instead of actually being like family. But whatever. Okay, this is where I really start to get pissed off by Jon. Okay, I get it. She's really, really hot. Okay, I get it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might sound beta, but bro, she could hit me with her fucking car and like run me over like 100 times, and I would probably apologize to her. But dude, she just burnt down a whole city, and he's acting like she did nothing wrong. Like, bro, what? We're talking about the same moral Jon Snow who like literally just didn't want to torture a dude who just fucking killed like half of his friends, and and he's just like doesn't give a shit when like. It's just, she just massacred everybody. And like Grey Worm, I figured he'd do something about it. He did seem to have a little bit of a problem with it. But like, I don't know. I feel like he maybe should have said something. I don't know. But like, dude, Jon's just being a bitch. And then she locks up Tyrion. Tyrion finally stands up to her like he should have. But I don't know. And I feel like Tyrion was being cool. And then Tyrion talks sense to Jon. And he kills her. And then, dude, how are people still defending her afterwards? Like, what? Okay, I get it. Grey Worm in there, so like, because I mean, they basically just brainwashed it. Like, they have like no motives, damn near, but whatever. And then, so yeah, like, Fion's sister, Aura or whatever, defends him, or defends her, and like, yeah, so they're all talking about who should be king next or whatever. And dude, this shit was so fucking stupid. They chose Bran out of literally everyone else there. He had the least leadership experience. It was so stupid. I don't even, like, I'm not even going to go too much into that. Literally everyone there had more leadership experience than he did. Wow, that was just really dumb. And Tyrion chose it. Like, it should have been either Tyrion or Jon. By a long shot. And then, like, anyone else. And then, like, Bran. And then, you know, Sansa and the North are their own thing. And then, fucking Arya leaves to go to the west of Westeros. Which, I mean, I imagine people in the western part of Westeros would have, you know, already explored that region, but I guess not. And Arya decides to go there. Bran's king. Jon gets exiled, and yeah. So, yeah, Bran meets in the middle and exiles him, and Tyrion's the hand of the king again, as he just can't get a peaceful life now. And yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like it was a good ending, but dude, Jesus Christ, dude. Bran should not have been king. I feel like if Jon was king, that would have made more sense. Like, everyone knew that he had leadership experience. And Jon's smarter than everybody, and or better leader than all of them. And I don't know, man, it was just dumb. Like him taking that long to kill her, like that's just stupid. I don't know, bro. But unlike a lot of people, I like the Mad Queen arc. Like, it makes sense. A lot of people around her, nobody around her was willing to tell her she was wrong for like so long, and she was doing good things, and then like she thought other bad people deserved bad things to happen to them, and that just kept fueling her, and she kept getting that idea in her head and taking it further and further and further, and then eventually she just did bad things for what she thought was the right reason, and and personal reasons and things like that, and eventually she became a bad person who had good intentions from the beginning. And I feel like that was a good story arc. I just feel like, I don't know, it's just kind of done weirdly with Jon, like I said. I don't know. So overall, what do I think? I think it's a solid way to end the show. Definitely could have been done better, like more execution, and like a few things changed, as I said. But as an ending to the show, it was solid. But for a show this good, it could have definitely been better. And the show as a whole is really good, and I do kind of get it why it was hyped up so much. Unlike Stranger Things, this thing was not overhyped. It is probably one of the greatest shows of all time, including the finale and the final season. I really don't think it ruined the show, but it definitely could have been better, I think. And I feel like that was mainly the last few episodes, and Jon could have definitely been better, as he is the GOAT and one of the fan favorite characters, and I feel like they could have done him better. The whole thing with Bran, the ending with Arya. Like those three things are the main things, and you change that, and I'm happy. I'll be pretty happy. I already am, and I like this show. And tell me what you guys think about it in the comments down below. See you guys. Bye.